Hey, what's up, Cole? I just wanted to give you a couple things to maybe work on if you happen to have a guitar in your hands when you get back and it's a little while before our next lesson. So, um, I'm still not totally sure like exactly where your ability level is because you did pretty good on Come As You Are. Um, but I'm gonna maybe give you a little step up just in case you can handle it. So we're gonna start with Crazy Train, which is another riff on the Essentials riffs list, and we're gonna also do Blitzkrieg Bop by the Ramones. They kind of have similar principles. So one thing I wanted to get into with you is just where you should put your thumb on the back of the neck. So just in the middle of the back of the neck, generally pointed up, just like a thumbs up, basically. Um, it's not hard and fast. Sometimes mine is a little bit off to the side, but generally speaking, it's like right in the middle. My hand, the shape of my hand is basically like that. Like I'm holding a burger. Okay. Anyway, so the shape of the Crazy Train riff is basically a power chord. So my middle finger's not doing anything, just so you know. My index is on 2 of the low E. My ring is on 4 of the A string. And then I'm using my pinky to play the 5th fret on the A string. So this is a pretty good stretch for somebody just learning the guitar. If this is tough for you, I would not be surprised at all. So, if you just need to focus on this riff for a while, that's totally legit, and we can do other stuff other times. Anyway, you should be strict about the fingering here because this is building up a lot of your technique. Just focus on that first measure for a while, do that a lot of times. And maybe that speed is even too much. And one thing I want to point out is I'm actually lifting up my finger a little bit when I play those other notes. And just lifting up that index finger a little bit will give you a little bit more reach with these fingers so you can get closer to just behind the fret. Okay, now that's the first measure. The next measure so my index finger is still on the 2nd fret, my ring finger is on the 4th fret. That's it, I'm just using those 2 fingers. So index, open, ring, open A, and then the last note's the open low E. The way I recommend practicing this riff is just doing it one measure at a time. So just do over and over until you get really comfortable with that, and then just do over and over until you can do that really comfortably, and then link them together. Cool. Now, let's say that went really quickly for you and you're feeling super good about it, or you just want something else to do. I always recommend the Ramones for learning power chords and just like rhythm guitar and just having fun because they're awesome. Basically, the first 4 Ramone albums are like the same record over and over again and just infinite variations of awesomeness. So Blitzkrieg Bop is the one that I like to teach people. So we're taking that shape from Crazy Train, and we're just moving it up here. And now we're going to play both those notes at the same time. So my index is on 5, and my ring is on 7 of A. By the way, I know I'm going really fast with this, so like if this is too much or if I'm just referring to things that we haven't talked about yet, we'll just save it for our next lesson. I'm just trying to give you some fodder to practice because I feel like we haven't had a lesson in a little while, and I just want to make sure that you have something that you can work on. So anyway, we're just playing these two strings, the low E and the A string. I don't even think we've talked about string names yet. So, yeah. Cool. So only strum down on this with your right hand. It's the same shape throughout the whole song. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Now, for the next chords, you just take the same shape and you drop it down a string. So you go from here to here. You might need to work on just that transition. And then also moving the power chord shape up the strings. Just some example possible exercises. But yeah, the verses are basically that 3 times. That thing 3 times. And then the last time, and that's all it is. And that's the first half of the Ramones. I'll give you an example of the second half, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it's probably enough for you to chew on. So it starts on the A string and the D string. Cool. And it's just those 2 sections. So, yeah. It's a super fun song, and if you like that, you can learn basically any Ramones song. And if you want, we could learn every Ramones song. I love the Ramones. Anyway, so Crazy Train and then Blitzkrieg Bop, they're similar, but they have differences. Crazy Train is a riff based on a power chord shape. Blitzkrieg Bop is a bunch of power chords. So they complement each other really nicely, I think. So yeah, hopefully this has been super helpful and supplementary to whatever you're practicing now. If it's too much, don't worry about it, man. Just pick one and take it slow. And next time I see you, we'll go over all the details. Anyway, I'll see you next week.